Johnny D, and you know the drill. Here we have conversations about life, growth, and self-care. Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy that you decided to come and show me some love. If you're new to the channel, I thank you. If you haven't decided to subscribe, I need you to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And if you already have subscribed and you're a part of the community, I need you to go ahead and like, and comment and share so we can keep this going, keep this train going. I'm super excited. Thank you guys to the new subscribers, and I'm looking forward to the new subscribers that are coming and what's to come with the channel. So thank you so much, right? So let's get into it, shall we? Let's get into it. You guys saw the title of the video. You see what we're talking about today. We are talking about trust issues. Say it with me. Trust issues. Anybody got some trust issues? All right, yeah, I'm coming for you on this one, right? I'm knocking on your doorstep today. I know I did it in the I don't want to change video, but I think I'm really gonna knock. I'm on the bullhorn today, right? So I want to talk about trust issues because I see it play out a lot in relationships with people, whether it be at work, family, friends, romantic. I see it play out a lot. I'm sure we all do. And to be honest with you, when I was reflecting about this topic and what I would discuss with you guys, I was thinking on the fact that trust issues really stem from a lack of trust that we have with ourselves. Yeah, let's pause. Yeah. If you think on it, and I honestly got this idea, or I learned about that from Iyanla Vanzant. She talks on that about how we have trust issues because we don't trust ourselves to make the right choice. And to be honest with you, when you think about that, it makes sense because trust issues are really something that we have embedded in us from a long time ago. Someone does something that's familiar to what we're used to or what we've seen in a person in previous situations or relationships, and we're like, okay, that's what that is. And we're judging it. And it could be right or it could not be, right, but we're judging it based off of something that we've gone through before. And to be honest with you, it's not good to have trust issues because it blocks you from blessings. I remember I was watching an interview with DMX, rest in peace to him. He had something so profound to say about trust issues. He said that it takes too much to not trust a person. Trust people to be who they are. And when you think on that, that is so real. Trust people to be who they are. If a person has shown you this is who they are, don't be shocked. It should be like, oh, okay, I expected that. But what you really have to ask yourself is, how are you going to respond when that person does X, Y, and Z? Do you have boundaries set in place? Do you know what you're going to do when you see that behavior that doesn't resonate with you? Are you going to complain about it, be upset about it, be mad about it, or are you going to change your behavior and how you deal with it? Because really, that's it. And you don't have to do it with an attitude. I mean, come on. It's easy to kind of snap at a person like, why are you always doing that? Well, I said, why you lying? Why you always lying? Trust people to be themselves. And even in situations where you're meeting new people, I know this can be kind of difficult because you're like, well, I don't know you. It's one thing to be cautious. You should be cautious. You should be aware. You shouldn't be out here just telling everything to everybody, right? But on the flip side, you should be open and willing to make new connections with people and just be open to the possibilities of life. Because when a person is closed off, they're blocking themselves from life. And I'm sure you've seen it. Those people, you say hello to them, hey, okay. And I mean, I've been that person, right? Someone says hello to me, hey. You don't understand your energy. You don't understand how you are showing up and representing yourself. Your energy speaks before you even open up your mouth. And sometimes people might be shy, and that's a factor as well. You might be a shy person and you might not be as open So if that's your case, that's not for you. But if you're a person that just has a negative attitude, or you just like, people gotta, prove themselves to me, that mentality is dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. Saying that people have to prove themselves to you before you show them who you are. People don't owe you anything, right? And you honestly can't control other people. All you can do is control yourself. So if a person is doing something that doesn't align with who you are, you can self-select out. You can opt out. And you can be like, you know what? It's been one. And that goes for family too. I'm just saying, it goes for them too. If you are subscribing to something that is toxic for you, you can self-select out. Right? You can. But honestly, it's just understanding that you have the power to change your response. So if someone is lying to you consistently, if someone is talking to you disrespectfully on a constant basis, if whatever it is, you have the power to discern and decide how you're going to deal with it. But when it comes to trust issues in relationships, it really takes one, communication. This is how I feel when this happens. If you care enough about the relationship, have a conversation with the person and let them know. If it's a situation that really doesn't call for or warrant a response, you get to decide, okay, I'm just going to back out. But now don't be that person if it's an actual close, meaningful relationship that just ghosts people, because that's another side effect of trust issues. People just ghosting people out here. Just go and ghost. Now, here's the thing. If the relationship means something to you, ghosting is not good. But if it doesn't mean anything to you, or you don't have a significant tie with them, you can honestly do whatever you choose. You could choose to communicate even if it is, or not communicate even if it is a meaningful relationship. But what I am trying to say is, we have to learn people management skills. We have to learn people skills. We have to discern the difference between a person maybe having a bad day, or this is just a character flaw. But we can't always cut people out just because we've done or experienced things in the past that was similar. And truly, if you want to get over trust issues, you have to, one, forgive yourself for not knowing any better in the past, for dealing with those situations that you did. And now that you know better, what are you going to do? How are you going to respond? How are you going to react to the situation, right? And when I say react, I want you to react in a way, or respond in a way, that is actually going to benefit you, right? Respond, not react, right? So reacting is, being defensive, right? Reacting is being defensive. Reacting is catching an attitude. Responding is, okay. All right. Interesting. All right. Yeah. It's saying nothing at all sometimes, right? But you get to decide the actions that you're going to take. It's up to you. But choosing to respond in a way that is negative, or react in a way that is negative, it's not beneficial. It's not going to help you. Trust issues are really a problem that you have. It's a you thing. It's nobody else. And you can decide today if you're going to let it go. Right? And I know it's not easy, right? But that can't always be our excuse. It can't be, oh, that sounds so good. No, it does sound good, but I bet you, I'm here to tell you, it's easier than you think. You just have to work on healing the wounds that you have with people that have done you wrong in the past. And one, start by honoring yourself and forgiving yourself for not knowing any better. Because sometimes we don't know any better, right? Sometimes we do things and we just don't know. We don't know. But it's not someone else's fault because of what someone else did to you in the past. They shouldn't have to make up for what that person did to you, right? So, yeah. And then one last thing, when you choose to forgive a person that you have trust issues with, forgive them and let it go, right? Forgiveness means I am going to just let it go. We're going to start off on a clean slate. When you're like, oh, well, you did that last time. No. No. We got to go back to the drawing board because we didn't forgive. And to be honest with you, I was originally going to talk about vulnerability this week. And trust issues does have to deal with vulnerability. And I plan to talk more about vulnerability in a future video. But trust issues requires vulnerability. It requires you to be open with yourself. It requires you to be open with the people you're dealing with, right? Vulnerability is hard if you don't trust yourself. But when you're sure in who you are, when you can stand firm that even if I show you who I really am and you reject me, it's okay because I'm still me, right? I'm still me. So I don't know, y'all, but I just want us to really learn how to navigate the trust issues situation because there's so much more on the other side of it. There's meaningful relationships, there's meaningful friendships, there's meaningful connections, but you have to discern what causes for you to be cautious or have areas of concern and what causes for you to just be open and willing. The choice is yours, right? So I don't know, but I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you again for coming back to the channel. If you guys have any topics you would love to hear, I urge you to please drop it down in the comment section or email me at amanidtv@gmail.com. And go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram at amanid.tv, okay? I want to keep this thing going. I thank you guys for coming back and showing me some love. And we're going to do it again next time. I'll see you guys in the next video.